How's it going, you guys? We got here the Thor Ragnarok build. So this is going to be mostly a strength build. You're going to be dual wielding, of course, these two big A hammers right here. So as you saw in the video on how it's kind of played, we do have a little bit of versatility with it. Um, that way, you know, whatever you're going up against, you can be ready for it. So let's go ahead and check out what we got going on in here. We got two giant crushers plus 25. So if you're still leveling up and everything, you know, go at your own pace or whatever level you want the hammers at and everything. So we got that. We're gonna of course have the thunderbolt. That's gonna give you the lightning for our Thor build. Really good if you smack them with the hammer with that jump attack, which is gonna be key. Then you want to hit down a thunderbolt if they try rolling. Most of the time they're gonna be in what is it? Intimidated, so they're gonna roll away from those big ass hammers, and then you're gonna try to hit them with a thunderbolt. Or if you see, I had the 3 rings, but that's gonna be additional. We got 2 of these. I put Bloodhound Step on the second hammer, so that way we can just move around a little bit. These are add-ons, of course. Our main build is just the hammers, really, and the thunderbolt. But I like to have these just in case, you never know. So this is going to be your claw mark seal. That's going to be for our faith scaling, and that's going to be mostly just to add that little bit of chip damage. If you hit them with the hammers and they try, you know, moving around, say they have a sliver of health left for when you're doing a PvP, sometimes the lightning bolt's not always going to hit. That's why I have the rings, because it's spread out and it comes back, so that's more of a guarantee to get that little sliver done and finish the job. We added a kite shield just in case, you know, to deflect any magic, get some magic swords around your body. Carry on, retaliation. And whatever armor you kind of want to wear. I really have high endurance, plus with my talisman, the Great Jar's Arsenal, I'm running pretty heavy armor with these heavy hammers. So if you're unable to run, you know, that much heavy stuff, might have to substitute with lighter armor. So we got the Dragon Crest Great Shield Talisman. Normally boosts physical damage negation. Pearl Drake Talisman +2. Vastly boosts non-physical damage negation. I'm trying to, you know, make a tank build here because those hammers are slow. We got to be able to take a hit to give out a hit, to dish out a hit. And of course, the Great Jar's Arsenal already mentioned. And this right here is our bread and butter, because we are always doing jump attacks, and jump attacks are almost going to be, if not one hit kill, get them down to that sliver of health. So Claw Talisman helps in enhanced jump attacks, which is really good. And then right here we got the Regal Omen Baron, something like that. Either way, this is just an add-on. If you saw how sometimes when they were at like a mid to long distance and they didn't want to push, I like to throw that in so that way they don't have any spells they can do while I'm rushing, because they're too busy trying to roll away from the wraiths that are being summoned out. And that way, even if the wraiths do hit, they don't really do a lot of damage, but it could hit them enough to where you can run up and get that jump attack in while they're being stunned. Alright, so that's it for the equipment. Yeah, let's go into the spells. The spells, we're mostly going with the triple rings of light, as I showed. That's going to give you a lot of area right there, and then it comes the comeback, which can also hit them, which I really like. If they're doing shadow steps, they're going to be shadow stepping all over the place, boom, boom, you know, throw it every direction, and then when they finally get close and the rings are still out, they'll hit a dodge, and the rings might hit them on the comeback. That's pretty good for versatility. This one I don't really use that much. I just added it in for also Shadow Step players, or Bloodhound Step. That's gonna go ahead and a little bit of area attack, you know, if they're trying to get behind you. So that's just added in. But as you've seen, this is right here our main thing. Super damage, and we got the Thunderbolt for Thor's hammer. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into the stats. Let me show you what we have going on. So for mine, a little bit high level right here. What you really want to focus on is getting your vigor, your endurance, and your strength up. And then of course faith if you want all the little add-ons, which helps out. But we really want to make it tanky, So when we're doing that jump attack, you know, we have a lot of vulnerability of getting hit. And the good thing is that if we have all this to make a tank where we can survive those hits, if they're going to be doing any type of attacks or jump attacks, and we want to clash with that with our own, I feel like, of course, we're going to get most of the damage done depending on what their build is. Not a lot of people do run strength. And we're going to be able to get a lot harder hits in than the enemy is. So there we go. We got our stats. Dexterity didn't really focus on. Intelligence and faith. Intelligence only so I can use the 3 rings. I had to get it to 23. And then faith, I'm slowly just leveling it up so that way the rings do a little bit more damage. Alright, you guys, that's going to be our build for Thor Ragnarok. I hope you liked the video. Go ahead and utilize this build for your own on Elden Ring. And go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. Planning on making more videos. Sorry I haven't dropped a video in a while. Just been busy with moving, life, and starting school. And I'm planning on dropping some Apex videos down the line. Even more Elden Ring. So we'll see you on the next one.